Let's look at Mary Kay's makeup brushes and eyebrows and some day-to-day looks. Okay, let's start with the eyelash and eyebrow spoolie, then the mineral powder brushes. Let's move on to the flat concealer brush, then the flat eyeshadow brush. Let's move on to the mineral or powder brushes, the blending brush or crease brush, then the combo comb and brush and angled eyeliner brush, the fluffy eyeshadow brush, Mary Kay's eye gel liner, Mary Kay's eye primer, and I'm going to use the Mary Kay's yellow concealer. I'm also going to use Sienna and Sweet Cream MK eyeshadows and other eyeshadows. Now my eyebrows for Mary Kay Cosmetics, I am going to use the Cocoa Eye Color or use brow powder. You can also use eyeliner. I tend to use brown or dark brown color due to I don't like the black. That's too harsh, too theatrical, too dramatic, especially if I'm going to work. And I'm also using the angled eyeliner brush, of course, Mary Kay's. And as you can see, I started from the bottom and I'm just blending with mid-size to small strokes to blend in my brows and make a polished effort look. Making sure there's no gaps or missing looks. Mary Kay, as I stated before, does have MK eyebrow shadows, eyebrow powders, and you can get them in brunette and blonde and different things of that nature. Again, we're using tiny to mid-size strokes. As you can see, I started from the bottom again. I don't like the harsh high arches, so I tend to make my eyebrows more subtle, but to each its own. This is just a tool just showing you how to some how-tos and some ideas and some products to use. Make sure you get to the front, and of course I'm using the concealer, a concealer brush, the flat concealer brush. Now I tend to use shades 1 to 2 shades lighter than my color, or I use the yellow concealer as I'm using in this tutorial. Again, we're pushing for a polished look. Putting that concealer under your eye helps to give that polished look. You can also use the primer under the concealer. I've already primed the under part of my eye, so I skipped that part as I was doing that before I started the tutorial. And see, already you can see the transformation with the eyebrow. It just looks arched and clean versus my wiry, unruly hairs. And of course, always use that brush and comb to comb out your eyebrows before you start. I did that as well. Again, the yellow concealer. Again, polishing up those eyebrows, making them look more waxed and plucked and recently threaded razor or arched, or whatever you do to make your eyebrows look intact and polished and sharp. Of course, when I say sharp, I'm not saying to the point where it's dramatic. Of course, I'm doing a more work-related, school-related look, so I'm trying to have that subtle look, and of course you blend out the lines. You don't want that yellow or that lighter streak going, but of course we're going to blend that out with some foundation later on. So let's go to our MK eye primer. Of course, this helps to set those eyeshadows and the make our makeup last throughout the day. Using the concealer brush to apply, or you can apply with your fingers. This Mary Kay eye primer really works. It helps set that eyeshadow, those mineral eye powders, very well, very nicely. And even the creams that I put on top. And in between this, I clean my concealer brush. I'm going to use 4 Mary Kay Cosmetic Mineral eyeshadows. I'm going to use the cream shadow first, the apricot twist. You can use a concealer brush or your finger, or perhaps even both. Finger and the concealer brush, whatever works. Make sure your hands are clean, of course. Especially if you're doing someone else's makeup, I suggest that you use the brush versus your finger. But I'm, of course, applying to myself. Blend, blend, blend. You want that to lay out nicely. Just getting some products together. And here's my Gold Coast Mary Kay eyeshadow. Awesome color, beautiful. Nice for a nice day look. Nice for a work look. You're going to pat that on very nicely. These colors are so pigmented, so you just want to build. You don't need a lot. And it picked up really well on my fluffy brush. And I'm going for that Amber Blaze. I absolutely adore this color. This is my second color. Probably 3/4 of my, a little bit more than 3/4 of my eye color. And the light is not doing this color any justice, neither of the colors, but these are beautiful to wear natural looks with. Not too dramatic, something that you can wear to work, again to school, just a day-to-day look. Now let's go to the Sienna mineral color. It's awesome. It's a mid-tone brown. Of course, I'm using the MK's crease brush. And you want to do those windshield circular motion. Blend, blend, blend. Blend well. Like I said, it is so pigmented. All of the Mary Kay colors, the mineral colors are just really pigmented. I just had to dip my brush in, literally. Just building a little bit at a time. I'm going in with that Sweet Cream, Mary Kay's mineral powder color, Sweet Cream, and that's going to be my brow color. And I like to use matte colors. This is a matte color. I like to use matte color. I'm getting up in age. I'm over 40, and so sometimes more shimmery colors kind of make those wrinkles show out more. I put a little bit too much of the cream powder under my eye, so I'm going to clean that up really good. I'm just going to sweep, and then I'm going to go back in with my blending brush, and the color is still on from the last time, so I'm not even adding color. I'm just going to blend and see how well that blends. It just blends nicely. The colors are truly pigmented. You can see it just blends. I didn't even pick up any more color, and it's whatever was left on that brush, it really just blended that out. Now I'm going in with my Mary Kay gel liner in black, jet black. I'm trying to clean my brush off from the cocoa cream. I failed to bring two of my angle brushes while I was doing this presentation, so bear with me. The beauty of video. So I got a little of this on my fingers, so get close, tight on the lash line as possible. I want this line to be thin. I don't want anything thick. And again, I'm using Mary Kay's Jet Black Gel Eyeliner. And then I'm going for that angled wing look. I don't want it too winged out, but you know, I want it subtle. Of course, this is a day look. This is work look. This is for school or something. Just trying to clean some things up. Just getting close to the lash line as possible. It's kind of hard to do this on video, so I'm trying to look in the camera as well as look at a mirror I have on the side, so bear with me. Just darkening that up a little bit. It really doesn't take this long. Again, I'm trying to look in the camera and I'm trying to see and trying to position in the camera versus me looking in the mirror. So this is kind of tedious, but of course if I was just looking in the mirror it would have been easier. Oh goodness, I got a little under my eye, but no problem. Clean up. Really, this stuff smooths on really easily. Again, I'm just having some issues due to me not having looking right into a mirror and looking into the camera, so I'm trying my best to do this that way, so just bear with me. But it really, Mary Kay's gel liner glides on. It's one of the best eyeliners that you can use. Trying to get the excess off, and again going tight on that waterline, on that, not waterline, but on my top lashes. I'm going tight. You want to get in those in between those lashes as well. Guys, it's not as easy as it may appear to try to put eyeliner on right in the camera, because you know you're trying to see and get a good gauge. But again, this stuff really glides on. It's really a good eyeliner. Good investment. Great investment. And you know, don't forget to check me out on www.maryk.com/kcurrie1. And we're going to use that Ultimate Mascara, Mary Kay's Ultimate Mascara. And I'm going to use a spoolie because I do a lot of makeovers and things of that nature. And if you do makeovers and parties, Mary Kay parties, you want to make sure you're using disposable spoolies. And here's a tip. If you point your chin downward towards your chest, it makes it easier to apply on your mascara on your bottom lashes. It's just something that I've learned to do. Just something to make it easier. We're using the Mary Kay eyeliner in black for under our eye and our waterline. And this is the crayon in black. It really glides on. Again, I'm trying to do this in the camera. Look how pigmented that black is. Just adding some foundation on my face. I think I'm using bronze 3. I'm using a stippling brush, and unfortunately this is not a Mary Kay brush. So let's tackle those under eye circles. Yes, the yellow concealer again. Or you can use whatever concealer is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. Getting good under those eyes. Look at that. My eyes look lifted already. You can do this under your under your nose, Cupid's bow, into center of your nose and your forehead to make those highlights. It's all about contouring and highlighting. Slimming down that nose. And I believe I'm going to use that matte bronzer, that Bronze Diva on the sides of my nose. And you also can use it in the hollow of your cheeks as well to contour and around your chin and under your chin. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to do the nose. Not going to do a lot of contouring. But using that Bronze Diva matte for my nose, and of course you can do it as for your cheeks as well, and other areas that you want to slim down. Remember, to slim down, you use the darker, and the lighter, you bring it more prominence to. Cheeks and lips, we're almost done. Okay. Before we start the cheeks and stuff, we're going to use the translucent powder. It's a colorless. It looks white, but it's actually colorless. And this is to set all that hard work you've done into place. Get under that eye and all over, setting your product. And you're just gliding your brush across. You're not wiping away the product. And all of these products work so well together. That's one of the reasons why I absolutely love Mary Kay's brand. Okay, this is the cheek color, Bold Berry. And yes, I'm using one of my sample cards that I give out to my clients or to people in parties and different things. But this, just wanted to show you this color. Gonna apply that on really good. And look how it has that shimmer to it. It almost highlights the cheeks without you using any highlights. It's a beautiful color, isn't it? Love it, love it, love it. So our lips are coming up next. And I'm going to use a crayon. I'm going to use Mary Kay's Candied Apple Lip Crayon. This color is beautiful. The lighting and my camera does not do this color any justice. I mean, this is one of those got to have it products. And it's not too red and it's not too harsh if you're going into a business meeting or to school. It is a, who doesn't like candy apple red? So it's beautiful. And it's creamy. It's glides on it. You know how some products they're so heavy and they pull on your lips. But also if you need some lip scrub, Mary Kay sells that. I have that too. Mary Kay has that product, so my lips are moistened together from that as well. And here's my lip color. Oh my goodness, this lip color is awesome. Let me try to get it on my disposable lip applicator. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful color. And it goes well with the candy apple. And this is the berry color, bold berry. And that's basically the final look. And I look much better than what I started. Easy daily work school look. And I am a Mary Kay consultant, and you are welcome to contact me, www.marykay.com/K Currie, Currie 1. Thank you.